Quick question. How many words have you said today that you wish you could reach out and grab back out of the air?
Probably more than either of us wants to admit, and that's exactly where we're starting today.
Great, a whole episode about my mouth. This is going to be fun.
Welcome to Vale and Broc. I'm Vale.
And I'm Broc, resident skeptic, occasional loudmouth, currently in litigation.
We're back in the family pillar, picking up right where we left off. Last time it was about feeling safe at home. Today it's about the thing that either builds that safety or quietly takes it apart.
Words. Great. The one thing I use constantly and think about never.
Here's the strange part. We don't think of our words as actions. We think of them as just talking. But every single one leaves something behind.
Like a footprint, except it's not on the carpet, it's in someone's soul.
Somebody's soul or somebody's kid. Because most of this starts with children. Kids say something sharp and adults jump to assuming something about them, that they're bad. But that's rarely the reason.
Okay, then what is the reason? Because I definitely said some pretty inappropriate things myself as a kid, even though, mostly, I was a delight.
Is that so, Broc? This time you got away with it. Let me give you a few real reasons. Some kids talk tough because they think it makes them sound stronger. Others are just echoing whatever they hear at home, at school, online, repeating it, almost without knowing. And almost nobody stops them. And we, the adults, forget just how much power words actually carry.
Repeating everything like a bunch of little parrots. Got it. Not tiny villains, just a diamond in the rough, like my favorite aunt used to call me.
Exactly that. And sometimes it's simpler. They don't have the words for what they're actually feeling. I'm angry turns into something much sharper because nobody taught them the soft version.
All right, so worst case, a kid hears something ugly enough times. What actually happens in there?
More than people think. Researchers who've studied this for decades keep finding the same thing. Harsh language raises stress, lowers confidence, and over time it can shape how a child sees themselves, not just how they feel in the moment.
So it's not sticks and stones at all. It's more like hits leave bruises, words rearrange the furniture on the inside.
That's the part that keeps surprising researchers, actually. One study out of a major university found that repeated insults can affect a child's emotional development almost as much as physical punishment does.
That lands different.
Because a child doesn't just hear the word, they absorb it. Tell a child you're stupid enough times, and eventually he starts building his identity out of it, even if it was never true.
So words don't just describe a person. Repeated enough, they start constructing one.
That's it exactly. Which is why gentle speech isn't just politeness, it's a form of raising someone.
How many words have I said today that I wish I could grab back out of the air?
You don't have to grab them back, you just start choosing the next ones differently.
Fine, moving on before I start writing myself an apology list.
Let's zoom out to the whole house for a second. Because it's not just the child who's shaped by this. It's the entire family. Harsh words create tension that everyone feels, even the ones who weren't in the room.
The silent treatment nobody asked for.
And here's the part that matters most. Kids don't just get hurt by conflict. They learn how to handle conflict by watching how you handle it. Whatever tone runs through your house becomes the tone they carry into their own relationship someday.
No pressure, just quietly training the next generation with every sentence I say before coffee.
It's often said, the mouth speaks from what overflows the heart, meaning whatever's really inside the heart eventually comes out, right on the tip of the tongue.
Ooh, so the mouth's just a detector for good or bad thoughts?
Basically, yes. And most of the time we don't even realize what's sitting inside us until it comes out in an argument.
Oh, you should hear me at the market. Words come out of me I didn't even know I had, and the vendor backs off first.
That's exactly why. Speak only if what you're about to say is better than silence. Sweet speech is its own kind of generosity.
So humanity agreed on this thousands of years before anyone had a university study to back it up.
Turns out wisdom doesn't always need a peer review.
Okay, so, hypothetically for a friend, how do you actually fix this, practically?
Start with yourself, honestly. Kids don't do what you tell them. They do what you show them. If the words in your house are gentle, that becomes the normal they grow up expecting.
Right, so step 1 is stop being the problem. Bold opening move.
There's a small trick that works surprisingly well: the 3-second pause. The moment you feel a sharp word coming, you count to 3 first. It sounds too simple to work.
And does it work?
It creates just enough space between the feeling and the sentence. That space is where the better choice lives.
3 seconds, I can probably manage that. 4 is pushing it.
And when correcting a child as even an adult, try avoiding the phrase, "stop talking like that," for something like, "let's find some better words." Same message, completely different landing.
Explain instead of scold? Groundbreaking. Somebody frame that.
There's a story in the source article about a boy who used to send out black birds every time he got upset. His words, flying out and scaring the whole house, until someone taught him to pause and send out a different kind of bird instead.
A white one, let me guess.
A white one, and the house got quieter. You don't control the storm outside, but every single day, you decide what kind of bird leaves your mouth.
If this one hit close to home, literally, tell us one word you're retiring starting today. I'll go first, I promise.
The full piece is on Inside Out 7up blog, link in the show notes. This was Vale and Broc.
Go easy on the birds you send out today.